Hi everyone, I'm so excited to tell you about a package I received this weekend. It's from a Korean perfumed house that I've been really curious about and I've been wanting to try. Fortunately, it arrived just in time for May's Asian Heritage Month, so I'm excited to tell you about it. Okay, so short story long, I, like many of us in 2020, was struggling and needed an emotional outlet. We were going through a lot and I needed something to heal, something to make me feel better. Being homebound and having watched everything that Netflix and Prime had to offer, I came across K-dramas. The more I watched, the more fascinated I became. Then came Terry, who is my favorite Korean actress, in a historical K-drama called Mr. Sunshine. After watching this beautiful historical drama, I wanted to learn everything about Korea. Korean history, Korean culture, Korean cuisine, everything. So much so that I started studying and learning to speak, read, and write Hangul. I learned about the struggles, the successes, the good, the bad, the ugly, and the beautiful. It taught me so much about appreciating others' cultures, others' histories, others' struggles, and the beauty in everyday moments of our culture and others' cultures. So as you can see, Korea holds a very special place in my heart. So when I came across KST Scent and their fragrances inspired by Korean culture and the beautiful moments of everyday life, I had to try them. Level 1 Studio is a creative project whose main focus is perfumery and sharing memories through olfactory art. KST Scent creates olfactive art rooted in Korean origins, reimagined through a queer contemporary lens. They honor heritage while breaking convention, telling stories that are intimate, emotional, and boldly personal. And I think you will see that and you will sense that when you smell these scents. These are some of the most transformative perfumes I've smelled in a long time. They're not linear at all. They take you someplace when you first spray them, and then you have this journey that goes along for the entire duration of the perfume. They are so beautiful. This really is olfactory art. Besides being beautiful, they tell a story and they tell it very well. So let me tell you about each of the perfumes. Rice Cake is the most popular of the line and one you probably already know. I can see why this is a fan favorite. It's sweet, creamy, and so comforting, it's just beautiful. Rice Cake is described by KST as a stand for new beginnings, wishes, and sweet celebration. This embodies Korea's New Year. Inspired by the tradition of Baeksol, the white rice cake shared for good luck and renewal, this fragrance is all about comfort, family, and fresh starts. It opens with the soft warmth of steamed rice and fig leaf, a little starchy and dusty, kind of like when you lift the lid off a bamboo steamer or rice cooker. Then, after a few minutes, a creamy, sweet rice cake with a toasty hint of sesame starts to come through. There's even a whisper of green tea and fig that keeps it light and airy. It smells peaceful, grounded. I can see how this would give somebody hope for a new beginning. This is full bottle worthy and I love it. But stay tuned because another one in this collection completely stole my heart. Tang Hulu is described as a taste of summer love, where sweetness meets cherished moments. If you've ever attended an Asian food festival and had that glossy sugar glazed skewer of fruit, that's Tang Hulu. Technically, it's a Chinese dessert, but Koreans have fully embraced it, and it's very popular with street food vendors. This fragrance feels like wandering the night market in Hangdae, holding a strawberry skewer and laughing with your best friend. You get a burst of strawberry, mandarin, and muscat grape, juicy and fizzy. Then the sharp crystallized sugar hits, that sharp, crunchy glaze that makes your jaw tingle in the best way. The wine accord adds a slight fermented edge, and on some skin like mine, it may lean a little funky or animalic, but on others like my son, it stays bright and sweet. So definitely try before you buy, and I'm sure it's a lot better in cool temperatures versus the 100-degree weather we're having here in Texas. POCHA Bar is said to be where friendships grow, love lingers, and every night is a story worth remembering. Puchang Matcha are street vendors. This one smells like the K-drama pucha scenes you've ever seen on TV. Orange tent glowing in the dark, soju bottles clicking, spicy food steaming, and hearts being spilled at 2 a.m. It opens with the savory sweetness of soy sauce and sizzling steam. Like walking past a barbecue just as somebody throws sauce on the grill, you get warmth, salt, and a little caramelized sweetness. It's not meaty, it's saucy, sweet and savory, and as it dries down, it softens into a salty sweet amber that's surprisingly pretty. This scent doesn't smell like food, it smells like memories. Nights out with friends, drunken laughter, stories that stay with you longer than the hangover. Very transformative and definitely worth trying. Gay OPPA is your K-pop BL dream bottled. That handsome, cute gay OPPA. This is pure serotonin, inspired by the confidence and softness of a Korean BL heartthrob, sweet, sculpted, and unapologetically proud. Gay OPPA blends bright citrus with creamy warmth in the most joyful way. The yuzu smells like opening a jar of that sweet yuzu syrup used to make teas. It's tart and sweet and golden. Apple accents the tartness, then the beautiful sweet lavender comes through. The lavender here is not medicinal at all. It's aromatic and sweet. The dry down is dreamy, airy vanilla and warm amber with a lavender tinged citrus that hugs your skin. It's flirty, radiant, and honestly makes me smile every time I spray it. It's genderless, youthful, and confident. This is my favorite out of the entire line. My next full bottle and signature scent status for sure. TAMBAE is said to be an artistic night of quiet inspiration, where dreams take shape in the air. Imagine a quiet art school studio at night, paper, paint, incense, and ginseng tea. The scent opens with a gentle smokiness, not heavy at all, more like sandalwood incense and a bitter green ginseng. There's a paper-like texture that smells like sketchbooks and calligraphy. Then comes a smooth, resinous oud and the soft honey glow of tobacco. It's not an in-your-face oud or tobacco, it's subdued and thoughtful and artistic. TAMBAE smells like introspection, like staying up late with your thoughts and letting your creativity flow. Somek is the fragrance of laughter, clicking glasses, and unforgettable nights. Work dinners and going out for fried chicken and drinks with friends are a big part of Korean culture. And Somek, which is a combination of soju and beer, is usually the star of the night. This scent opens with a fizzy, slightly bitter beer foam accord with a mild, slightly sweet alcoholic soju kick. Then it pivots. Ginseng and green tea come through, calming things down and adding a leafy, slightly herbal heart. The dry down is so soft, tobacco and white musk with just the faintest whiff of cigarette ash, like somebody smoked next to you earlier in the night, but in the best way possible. It's masculine up top, but by the time it settles, it's beautifully unisex. The scent journey mirrors the night, starting loud and fun, ending grounded and intimate. You'll want to wear this when you miss nights out with your friends. This is in my top 3 for sure. Discovering these perfumes reminded me how scents can connect us not just to memories, but to cultures, histories, and stories far beyond our own. I started this journey out of curiosity and ended up finding scents that speak to memory, identity, and connection. If you've never tried KST Scent, I can't recommend them enough, especially during Asian Heritage Month. Support Asian-owned brands, learn someone else's story, and wear something that makes you feel a little more human. That's what this collection did for me. Thank you, KST Scent, for allowing me to sample your fragrances and being so generous and sending me rice cake. I really appreciate it, and I wish you the best. I look forward to all your future endeavors and your future releases. You are doing an amazing job, and this is really, truly olfactory art.